Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. For the ladies who want the Maliks. Now, who are the Maliks, y'all? Some women are probably saying. Some guys probably asking too. Well, if you check out Cousin T-Tar, he talked about the Maliks. And the Maliks were a name he gave to the Genius Bruisers. And, of course, I did a video on Genius Bruisers, and that was a term I got from TV tropes. And a Genius Bruiser was just, muscular type of guy, bruiser type of guy who was also highly intelligent. And, that actually got some people upset on the men's side, but you know how that works. But anyway, the Malik, a Malik is a good cross between the Carltons, and that's, what some people might label as an educated lame or, these good, competent guys, and the Ray Rays. We all know about the Ray Rays. But the Malik is the guy who has a little bit of both. Because, the the Ray Rays are held out as those sexually appealing guys. And I actually heard, a prominent female YouTuber actually talk about that. She didn't use the term Ray Ray, but, how some, what it was about street dudes that women are like, right? And she was straight up, well respected. I ain't gonna shoot her name out there, though. But y'all can probably figure out who or look around. But... and yeah, they do. And then you got the Carltons. The Carltons, they might not have that same level of sex appeal to a woman, but they are competent. They get stuff done. They good for the social side of things. But we know ultimately y'all want both. In fact, my book, Nice Guys and Players, when it first came out, a big part of the audience for it, a major part of the audience wasn't even men. It was women. Women were buying that like crazy. Women were picking that up because it spoke to what women really want. You want that guy who's a cross between a nice guy and a player. And they told me straight up. In fact, it got back to me. Some women said, I know he wrote this for men, but it's really for us. You want that guy because one of the main thing I do in there is tell a guy how to exercise both. And then for those who really follow me on a deeper level, that's part of the house of the man. A man really needs to be that warrior, that hunter, that eagle, and that healer. And the healer / lover. And, when I was coming up, that was simply called the thorough brother. So y'all know it. Y'all know, and ladies, y'all know y'all want that guy who got both. That guy who can knock you out in the bedroom, have you screaming, have you contacting a great pumpkin, levitating, going, woo, 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 woo. Got you finished sucking your thumb. You want to get up. Shout out C Boogie. Make him some French toast. Y'all ladies know y'all want that. Y'all love that. But then at the same time, once you finish in the bedroom, get your clothes on, you can go take him to meet your Uncle Junior. You can take him to that fancy thing because we know some of y'all some 92, so y'all going to that fancy party. Y'all want that guy you can take out in public with you. Sharp. He got you like socially, he kicking ass too. And some people think that's impossible, but that always exists. And we know y'all want that, ladies, because otherwise y'all stuck in that thing where you might get the competent man, the guy who, can keep a good job. You can take him out in public with you. And, you can chill out with him. We know you want that. You marry that guy. But then, many women, they cheat. They cheat with that guy who can have them screaming. In fact, I've met women confirm that. Women told me. I've had women tell me, yeah, they married this guy. I've known women who they be engaged to a guy about to get married and he about to cheat on somebody. I had a very good friend. He had a woman who was about to get married to one of those good guys, but was cheating with him. I know because I was messing with one of her friends. So anyway, so here's the advice for you want to get them. And they do exist despite what, I know in this general space, it's a thing of like either or. But those are two extremes. There's many guys who in the middle who got both. They might, they might not be drop dead handsome, but they'll tear you up in the bedroom and they'll still keep a steady job. They still take care of all that business. And there's really a lot more Maliks out there than guys on either extreme, or especially like that non-select extreme realize. So you want them, right? You want these guys. You want them. There's important things that y'all have to do to get them. First thing, don't run a game on this guy. Don't run a game, because a true Malik got some street smarts. Let me say that again. A true Malik got some street smarts. He got some social skills. You can't come up in there and run that game, because he's probably already seen it before. Anybody who's like, even if that dude, especially if he spent time in either streets, or he could have grew up in a middle class environment but just been exposed to some real street knowledge, you can't run no game on him. He already seen it. You trying to tell him some stuff and he's sitting there like, all right. He might deal with you if you got the type of body he like, but then he put you in that sex zone. He ain't put you in the Miss Right zone. Remember, I talked about something from my book for ladies called Finding the Right Man. It's like men tend to put women in the 3 zones, either just strictly sex, a friend zone, which means he ain't attracted to you, or Miss Right. Now, if you see that Malik, you want that guy, you need to be Miss Right to him. But you come running some game or something, he might deal with you for sex. And I'm going to say might, because a guy like that got a choice of women. Any true Malik out there always got a choice of women, even if he's monogamous. Mind, and he's just chilling with the one woman he got, one quality woman he got. And, he chilling with the one quality woman he got, and then he's pushing the other ones to the side. And there's a lot of guys, a lot of those thorough guys do that. They'll say, man, I got this woman chase me. I don't want to deal with it. Because remember, a typical Malik, the typical one, isn't pressed for sex. In fact, all of them, none of them. I've never met that type of dude who was pressed for sex. There's always women lined up. So that's a totally different mentality. One of the things that mess up a lot of men, just to give you some insight, is the overwhelming majority of men out here pressed for sex. So they'll do a bunch of crazy stuff. And they try and lock you down. The Malik was like, look, you either on my thing or do it. You can't run game on him. It's a waste of time. You need to come. You need to be straight up with him, because he already done seen everything, because he got some street in him. Another thing is, you can't try to control him. You can't try to control him. Like I say, this dude got some street in him. If he's a true Malik, got some leadership skills in him. He's stepping slightly above the herd. He got some leader. That's part of the reason why he is in the position he's in. He ain't a follower. So you trying to run some stuff on him. He might, like I said, it's kind of like the same thing if he just see you in a sex zone. He might deal with you for a little bit and then kick you to the curb. I'll tell you, I'm going to share something about me, because I run into some women trying to run some control stuff. They got fat enough ass. I might deal with them for like a few minutes, or, depending on how cooperative they can be. I say, all right, let me just hit this. It's pretty good. But long term, hell no. Hell no. And that's just something in my psychology. That's something in my psychology. I can't deal with that control thing. I can't. It's hard for me to even follow anyone. That's not my nature. So definitely not a woman. So when you get these Maliks, you can't come at them with some control. Also, be prepared to submit. Be prepared to. These are natural leaders. And these are natural leaders already on a mission. They already got their own thing. That's one thing. Say what you want about a lot of these dudes. These are main dudes. They could have started in the streets. They the ones who'll get this shit together. And all of a sudden, they opening up a store or something. They got a store. Like, I've dealt with a lot of entrepreneurial cats who were good with the ladies. They had that swag and everything, but you meet them, they in their store. Because one thing people don't know about me, I used to have a line of sportswear, and I might get that started again. And I had my shirts in like some like former hustler stores. Because even if they won that that hustle thing or that criminal thing, usually they just stay in there long enough just to get their stuff together, then they leave. That's one thing. They rise above that. They get that store open. And it could be anything from a store selling T-shirts or clothing. Some of them might start like a little restaurant. Some of them might just have a barbershop or something. But The thing is, they already got their plan. They ain't gonna have all that stuff and then be prepared to follow the woman. They or some women gonna be on some like, well, I'm gonna do my thing. They gonna be like, what's my way to highway? Now I know naturally you're gonna have a natural inner need to submit to them anyway, but don't come at them with any shit. And if you want to get them, it's best prepared. The best thing you can do is show how you can be an asset to him. Don't think he's just going to do something, just take care of you just because, you got a nice booty or something. You got to show how what you bring into it. You bringing some peace to his life. Two things a woman need to bring. One, definitely the sex thing. That goes without saying. But also the mental thing, the peace thing. When he's around you, can he be at peace? Can you make love to his mind? And sometimes when he's down, can you be cool with it? Can you be strong? Can you ride or die with him? So if you want the Maliks, you got to think in those terms. Are you truly down for them? You willing to show it? You willing to stand up to friends and stuff who talking about, oh, you shouldn't mess with him or something? You want to call, he want to know you loyal to him. That's a big thing with him. If you going to be loyal to him. Because all these Maliks ain't necessary. Some of them are womanizers. And they'll just be out there. But some of them, they just, they building their stuff. They just want one quality woman. One quality woman. So you going to be that woman for them? Because usually when you get guys that sharp, even if they deal with multiple women, they probably be like, they'll let you know. That's how sharp most of them are. They'll let you know. They say, you know what, I guess I'm dealing with. They'll tell you straight up the situation because they ain't pressed to get sex. So they'll be straight up with women. They don't have to lie to you. But they need, and if you want to win, like if you want to beat out other women, you got to show those intangibles. It ain't going to be your body that gets them your sex. That's not going to get them. It's going to be your intangibles. So it's like no trying to run game, giving him some peace, being there for him, showing you trying to help him, you trying to add to his plan. You don't mind being secondary. But then you showing you loyal to him, boom. And that's the only way. That's the only way. You come with trying to compete with them or anything. Like I said, some of them might deal with you if you fine enough for a little bit, but long term, no. Because he already got his vision. And see, here's the thing. If you support him in his vision, then you hit him up, say, well, I want to start this little business or something. He got you. That's the thing. A lot of women don't get that. You support that man, then he got you. And he'll make sure nobody fuck with you while you trying to build your shit. So, that's all I have for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and many blessings.